Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our Active English version. Here is a really amazing news. He was a self-educated genius whose groundbreaking discoveries in the fields of physics and chemistry electrified the world of science and laid the foundations for Albert Einstein's theory of relativity nearly a century later. Now, the little known notebooks of the Victorian scientist Michael Faraday have been unearthed from the archive of the Royal Institution and are to be digitized and made permanently accessible online for the first time. The notebooks include Faraday's handwritten notes on a series of lectures given by the electrochemical pioneer Sir Humphrey Davy at the Royal Institution in 1812. None of these notebooks have been looked at or analyzed in any great depth, said Charlotte New, head of heritage for the Royal Institution. They are little known to the public. Faraday, the son of blacksmith, left school at 13 and was working as an apprentice bookbinder when he attended the lecture. He penned very careful notes and presented one of his notebooks to Davy, hoping for a job at the Royal Institution despite his working class background and rudimentary education. The notebooks shed light on the workings on Faraday's mind and revealed he made intricate drawings to visualize the scientific experiments and principles he was learning about at the lectures. He is taking the time to make his own publications and grounding what's being taught to him in his own understanding, said New. Yeah, he is heavily illustrating his notes to understand the principle that's been taught to him. He even wrote an index for each notebook, she said, just for his own use and personal research. This is at a time when paper is text. It shows how he is really trying to understand the science within. When Faraday gave Davy the notebook, he expressed his desire to escape from trade, which I thought vicious and selfish, and enter into the service of science. Although Davy initially declined to help him, the notebooks and Faraday himself seemed to make a good impression. Davy wrote to Faraday soon afterwards to say that he was far from displeased with the proof you have given me of your confidence, which displays great zeal, power of memory and attention. When a lab assistant at the institution got into a brawl and was fired in February 1830, we remembered the 22-year-old Faraday and offered him the job, which involved taking a pay cut, but gave the young man access to the laboratory, free coal, candles, and two attic rooms. Faraday later gave an account of this job offer at the same time that Davy gratified my desires as to scientific employment. He advised me to remain a bookbinder, telling me that science was a harsh mistress, poorly rewarding those who devoted themselves to her service. Despite Davy's advice, Faraday accepted the job. It was a decision that would prove to be seminal for science. Over the next 55 years, while working for the Royal Institution, Faraday discovered several fundamental laws of physics and chemistry, including his law of electromagnetic induction in 1831, which illuminated the relative motion of charged particles. Behind this exclusive report, FTV English, Delhi, Bharat.